When I first pulled energy for this reading, I noticed the word nubbing, like somebody might have nubs or someone might have injured their fingers. But this is about you being protected. Like maybe somebody wants you to hurt yourself. I'm hearing something about the body of Christ it being protected, a microcosm, children of God being protected, and that nobody coming against you can stop that. Then I'm hearing something about people who have been masquerading as the children of God are being put out, and you're going to swiftly inherit what belongs to you. You're going to leap for joy at this abundance coming in. You're going to cry tears of joy when everything works itself out, and it's going to work itself out in a major way, specifically because you've been fighting to stay on track. God sees you and he's defending you. I hear him defending you, saying nobody can lay a hand on my child. Nourishment. You're going to be fed. You're going to eat good. Your spirit will be nourished. Because I feel like somebody's trying to limit your resources and they want to give you less and less and less and basically try and starve you out of what belongs to you. But their efforts are going to be dismissed. So whoever this is that's trying to give you less is going to end up working harder for what they have, no matter how much more they have or whatever the case may be, whatever the rations are. They're not going to be satisfied with what they have, and you are, even if you have much less than this person or this group that's trying to hold you down. You're going to be satisfied. Okay, you're not going to go hungry, even in a spiritual sense. I feel like even emotionally, some people have been trying to keep you out of the loop. Like, it's almost like they want you to suffer emotionally. Like, they don't want you to experience your full range of emotions. Like, they're trying to stop you from feeling happy, from feeling joyful. And you know what feels good to you. You also know that for some people, for whoever this message is for, I feel like whenever you feel that goodness, someone's trying to attack you. Like, you feel like the life lesson that they're trying to teach you is to keep your guards up, always be on the defense. You never know, what attacks could come your way. And it's only them that's doing this. You're going to get justice for every attack that's been thrown at you because they were in the wrong every single time. They were in the wrong. You want to take these? So I feel like they tried to get you to see things from this victim mentality. They wanted you to feel like you had to keep your head down. You had to stay out of the way. They wanted to train you to basically be subservient to them. They wanted you to feel like this was the right way to be. Like bent over, bowed over, bent out of shape, afraid. But really they were training you to not get in their way, to make it easier for them to control you, take what you have, take what belongs to you. So this is what's going to end up happening to them because this is what they plan for you. Whatever they plan is going to come back to them. Even for those who plan good, for those who support you and want to see you doing well, good things are going to happen to them as well because this is how it works. You reap the benefits of the work that you sowed. So for these people who are, plotting against you, they're just going to end up falling in their own traps. So I feel like it's possible that you have a long way to go with the way you think, but also like you realize even at a young age, because you do have still quite a ways to go in terms of learning, and there's still so much life to live. I feel like you're looking back over your past, like, wow, I was never wrong. I was never the problem. They wanted me to think I was the problem, but I'm not the problem. And you don't have any problems. You are the solution. And you come up with solutions for other people's situations. And that's the reality. For people who project their emotions, they stopped you from feeling. They stopped you from having any emotions to project. So all you can see is what other people are up to. And if they don't want to accept your solution, then that in and of itself is a solution that you don't have to worry about anymore. You're completely balanced at this point. It's almost like you're so balanced that you're going to need a new tribe. Like, I'm seeing a whole new wave of people coming around you, like a whole new crowd of people that you might have never even crossed paths with. You might not even know that this group exists, or maybe nobody in this group knows about each other. They're just kind of like, everything's being relocated and shifting and is being balanced. Like, some things are going out of balance and some things are coming back into balance. But I feel like there's a new wave of people who are coming together who may not know about each other, but they're starting to recognize themselves and other people in this group. Yeah, they recognize themselves in others within this group. And what it means is you guys are new. You're brand new on this earth. It's almost like a new birth. There's something about this newness of life, new life. Like, everything in this new area is something that you guys have to take it one step at a time and plot out exactly where you go from here, because it's like you just landed on Earth. I feel like people are going to be celebrating you. This again comes back to the children of God having everything they need. I feel like this is the inheritance that's coming up. And nobody, even though you don't, like, everybody here, I feel like is new, but also like you guys have been here before. So it's like it's kind of almost like a mixed message that it feels new, but is you've been here before, like it's in rotation, like things just keep happening over and over. Oh yeah, like somebody's coming back to the picture and they're not playing games. Okay, so I'm hearing that you guys were too young. Maybe this is a relationship that you guys were young when you started and you had to separate, and because you guys were too immature maybe to work this out. Maybe things were just not, it's like somebody was just not in alignment. And now this person sees your beauty. They see you as being truly beautiful because they can now see your spirit, which they weren't aware of before. Let me pull some cards on this energy. Because okay. Something happened. Maybe this person owes you something, or they feel like they owed you something, or they owe you something. I feel like they might have said they were going to do something, but they never did. And it's whether they do it or not, whether they consent to it or not, or agree or sign the contract, whether or not they are aware, you're going to get what's owed to you. Even if a governing force has to take control and intercede or interfere or intervene with the situation, you're going to get what's owed to you. And also I'm feeling like, on the spiritual realm, this is almost like your truth, the way you truly feel about yourself and the way you love yourself, not the way other people see you, or the way people were trying to force you to look at yourself. But I'm definitely seeing you in alignment. I feel like this is feminine energy. This is very familiar feminine energy. Maybe somebody was taught to not love their feminine energy. Like somebody might have tried to make you feel disgusted with yourself because they were jealous of you. This could have been a masculine who wants to be a woman. Because I'm also hearing like there's a group of people who feel like something isn't fair, like you're getting something for free, and that you have an unfair advantage, but they ignore what comes with the territory. You have planted much but have harvested little. You eat but never have enough. You drink but never have your fill. You put on clothes but are not warm. You earn wages only to put them in a purse with holes in it. That's what I feel like this group of people are, who look at what you have and they say, oh, like, oh, you have it all and it's so unfair. Or why does she get to have these things? And they completely disregard the fact that you worked so hard for what you have and you struggled day in and day out without any support. And now that things are finally starting to pick up and you're starting to see the fruits of your labor, the spotlight now goes on these people who have hated you and have tried at every turn to discourage you and interfere with your blessings. They try to be an obstacle in your light. They tried to block your light. Now the spotlight is going back on these people, and so you can really analyze these people and how they tried to trick you. Really analyze what they did, what their true intentions were, and look at how much they suffer. Because it might have been a time, maybe the thought crossed your mind that they have it all and you're the one that's struggling. But then I feel like Christ quickly nipped that in the bud, and you received his teachings that, keep your mind on your own business, because he's taking care of things. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. It's a blessing every day you're reminded that you're saved from what's going on. And what's going on is still happening, still playing out day by day. The people who are suffering, they don't realize what side they're on. They don't realize that they're the ones suffering. That it hurts to be jealous of other people, whether or not you have a reason to be. It hurts to be angry. It hurts to be lustful. It hurts to lie. It hurts to be a liar. All of these things that people suffer with day in and day out when they refuse to accept that Christ is the one that's saving us. And you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything special. It's not by works lest we should boast. Something going on with this family. I'm seeing it. Okay, so this is. There's definitely some low vibes coming from this family. Somebody could be a merchant, like someone sells things on a market. I feel like this has to do with their energy. Solar plexus energy. Something going on with a family member. Is the vibe that's coming from them like is a low vibration? That it might have been like they were trying to sell you short, or something, like sell you off, like in a sense of letting people have their way with you, or trying to put you on display. Someone's saying we're so good together. So in any case, I feel like you're going to separate from that energy. Somebody tried to have a hold on you. So you're letting that go. I feel like I need just a little bit more information about this family member. Okay, so somebody is passionate about something, and they're being encouraged right now, but in the past they've been discouraged. This is something that you can remember. You know that your thoughts keep going back to this. There's a loving nature and a loving quality about you that's coming out. That was shut out. It was shut down at some point. Somebody tried to make you seem hard and cold, but you're really loving and warm. They try to take advantage of you. and make you feel disgusted about your feelings. But the way you feel is so beautiful to God. It's the perfect emotion, love. And they wanted to interfere with that because they were so jealous of the fact that God admires you. There's nothing wrong with you. Somebody needs to accept this, because I feel like somebody is still in this energy of not wanting to accept compliments, because they feel like somebody is trying to attach to them and control them in some way. But it's just the truth. When someone says you're beautiful, they're just speaking the truth. And the truth is setting them free. Being able to express themselves it gives them gratification in life. I feel like this is coming from a man. Maybe a man told you were beautiful. And somebody is saying like, okay, so I have a masculine and a feminine here. So I feel like there's definitely a union. Maybe a husband, and maybe this feminine is still like not realizing her worth. Like, because I'm seeing girl, like this woman is kind of still behaving like a teenager or a girl, and she's not taking herself seriously. Or maybe you're learning to take yourself seriously. That is not to be serious, is not to be stressed out and worried and upset and uncertain. To be serious is just to know, as a matter of fact, yes, you are beautiful. Yes, I am beautiful. It's a matter of fact. It doesn't mean that somebody's trying to take advantage of you. It doesn't mean that somebody's lying just to get on your good side. It's just a matter of fact. Like, today is a sunny day. That's a matter of fact. So just look at things in this way and begin to break whatever this person, this angry family member might have tried to do, and listen to your heart. I feel like you have a very strong heart, and it beats for God. Somebody put on the pants. But also, like, it has something to do with your parents. Or is this like a good and an evil side? Mother of Knives. Maybe it's a mother who was a bit toxic. Maybe she might have gave you some backhanded compliments and things of that nature, and it just really stuck. Well, now's the time to let that go. It doesn't last forever. All of these curses that people try to throw at you and put on you, even if they might have took root, they're going to be plucked up like the weeds that they are and thrown into the fire. It doesn't last forever. It has an expiration. It has an expiration date. You don't owe your soul to your parents. If you accept Christ, then you understand that your parents, your biological parents, are not your real parents. Your father is God. Okay? And you're born again. That's exactly what I'm getting from this energy, is that you're born again. You have a new life. You're starting a new life. You see the world differently. If somebody has a desk job, or maybe like you're finally like in your home and in your comfort zone while sitting at your desk. Like somebody saying, do the math. What you're doing is a beautiful thing. And somebody sees you like a motherly figure. Any more energy? We do have abusive. Somebody might have been abusive in the past. This person may have an accent. Maybe somebody from the West. I'm seeing wet. I'm seeing abbreviate. Maybe the WET could be someone's initials. But anything else for this energy? Feels like it's still going, but let's just pull some words to meditate on. Somebody going for a walk. Okay, so you have Ace of Wands here. It's like you don't have to look for negativity. When things are good, you don't have to feel like, oh, it's too good to be true. Now you're expecting something horrible to happen. Yeah, as far as your manifestation goes, just accept things are coming towards you. And that's just a matter of fact. Something about you feeding. Like, it's time for you to eat. It's time for you to nourish yourself. And also to be fed. Feeding and being fed. And God's children being nourished.